Hello, we are group number 64. Members are Hanson, Mincy, Steny, and me, Afsar. Today we're going to present the company Samsung. As we all know that Samsung is a multinational conglomerate company based in South Korea and was established in 1938. And the company entered the electronic industry in 1969. And Samsung also serves 74 other countries and employed 28,70,000 employees in the year of 2022. And has a 23% global market share, and its competitor Apple has an 18% global market share. And the sector that Samsung mainly operates in electronics. And the electronic industry of the UK is expected to reflect an annual revenue of £23 billion in 2022. And the industry also reflect a growth of 3% in 2021. And the presentation will share the light on internal and external environment of Samsung, along with a discussion on business model, strategic choices, and the sustainability of the business model of the company. And there are 45 sources, such as threat of new entrants, threat of substitutes, bargaining power of customers, bargaining power of suppliers, and the competitive rivalry. When we're comparing all these 5 forces, the switching costs are high, and therefore the bargaining power of the customers is moderate, but the power supplies is low, because Samsung has a stable supply chain and the multiple of them. However, the existing competition is high for this company. And when we come to the justification of choice, the framework of Porter's 5 sources has multiple limitations, but it also has been analyzing the competitiveness of the company. And however, the framework doesn't indicate the risk in the business, it can be ambiguous as it doesn't provide any quantitative information. And this is my part. Now, Mincy will explain the remaining portion.
Thank you, Afzal, for your presentation. Now, I would like to continue with pestle analysis and SWOT analysis. While we're coming to pestle analysis, there are 6 main factors in pestle analysis. They are political, social, economical, legal, technological, and environmental. While we are moving to the political environmental, most of the market of Samsung is stable. However, is facing political tensions in South Korea because of the conflict between North Korea. And the economical, the GDP of South Korea is 4.42% by the 2026, which is very favorable for Samsung, according to the criteria. Then while we are moving to the social, Samsung is deep-rooted in the practices and beliefs of South Korea, and therefore it lacks global and cultural adaptability, which is quite important to products include various lifestyle products in South Korea. And technologically, Samsung is technological company which help us to say to its competitive advantages, which is abid by technological advancement in South Korea. South Korea is most technologically advanced country, and its country is the 3rd most internet users. And we are moving to the legal. And Samsung is present in 74 countries. It needs to follow different laws and guidelines. The company should also prevent the lawsuits free face the companies, especially when Apple accuses Samsung of copying Apple's products. And that is one of the main highlight legal problem which was facing by Samsung. And environmental also, the causes of environmental concern in South Korea is air pollution, which is 70%. Therefore, Samsung should abide by the environmental strategies and laws of country, as electronic manufacturing also contribute to air pollution through the carbon emissions, so according to 2022. That's all about pestle analysis. Next, I am moving to SWOT analysis. While we're taking this SWOT analysis, it is also having 4 main factors. The first one is its strength. And next, it's opportunities, weaknesses, and finally, threat. While I'm moving to the strength, Samsung has maintained its position in the global market in 23% of market share. And the company indulges in environmental, the Samsung, which is very environmental, friendly products, and it's gained the position among the most sustainable electronic companies. And the opportunities also, new products, they are launching new products with new and developed air conditioning system, which is cutting edge technology. And indulge in 5GP technology, which robust R&D will ensure opportunity for the company. And next, I'm moving to the weaknesses. One of the main weaknesses which is Samsung is facing. Samsung is largely dependent on American market, and most of the 74% of their sales are happening in America. And when it's and it has been registered in USA. And when it's come to China, the Samsung is facing a decline in sales due to the price sensitivity. And these products, the products which they cannot sell in China, they are selling these products in India for a very low cost. That is one of the main weaknesses of Samsung, which is facing recently. And threat also, the main threat, the Apple company is copying some versions of Samsung. That is one of the main threat. And also the competitive between other companies like Vivo, Apple, Panasonic, etc. These are the threats which was facing by Samsung. It's all about SWOT analysis and person analysis. And next, I am moving to and handing over to my friend Hansen to continue his part. Thank you.
Thank you, Mincy, for the presentation. I would like to move to my part, business model of Samsung. The company mission serves as a foundation for the Samsung business concept of the well-being of our own society. And the Samsung has also the focus on mainly on the electronic products, as that's a critical area of the business, as the electronic products also reflect most on the sales other than the product ranges. And also the business model of the Samsung reflects the corporate structure of the business, and the organization structure also include the public transaction and a board of directors. And it is a public, and it's also Samsung is also a public listed company, and it is a conglomerate as it has more subsidiaries and more portfolios. And one of the main target of the company is they're targeting the youngsters between the 14 to 25 years. They're also looking for the new advancement and implementation of the innovation. Moving to the strategic choices and of metrics. The market penetration of the strategies of Samsung include the fact the company offers discount before the launch of a version of the product or the new product, which help to avoid inventory costs and increase the market share as well. And also the market development of the Samsung is established when the company launches its existing products in the new untouched market globally. And also the electronic product ranges is the market a leader in the product portfolio of Samsung. And also the Samsung has the differentiated products and the exclude variety, and also the indulges in creating new version of existing products. And also one of the main things, Samsung follows the vertical diversification system, and the company explores the several industries and the sectors. It's all about me. I will hand over my friend Steny to continue.
Thanks, my group members. I'm thanking my group members for their presentation, and I'm coming to my part. My part is about the impact of environmental forces. In the environmental forces, first we are checking about the legal actions taken regarding the patent infringements by the other companies like Apple and other mobile companies that affected the reputation of the company of Samsung, and they bring the development and production development and especially development to do down, especially in South Korea and also globally also. And the next one point is that the carbon emission strategies and programs in South Korea help this company to overcome the reduction of carbon emission from their products, and it's become very environmental friendly to that. It becomes it brings some development in South Korea also. And then third one is like the market, as we previously said, the markets, they are actually focusing on the high markets in US, only in US. So when they are focusing on the US markets, it's giving some restrictions to the markets, and it's coming down the development of the product, and it's coming down to the bringing down the company to down in the market shares also. And the next in the next step, the political problems between the South Korea and North Korea bring some problems to these companies, and deviating the minds of the customers from buying the products and from the company. And also the next one is the advance. It's when it is advancing to the 5G technology. Some of the youngsters and also some of others are coming to this coming for this one, and it will bringing the development, and it bringing getting to a next stage to the next step for the product and the company. So next, when we are checking about the sustainability of the business model, VRIO. In this business model, we are checking about the resource and capabilities of Samsung. And this one is we are researching through different some of the developments and strategies like product development, research and development, pricing strategy, market entry strategy, and customer management. By comparing these developments and strategies, we can come to analyze, and we can come to a conclusion that the research and development research of the company need to be quite expensive, and we need a lot of expertise. And at last, when we are coming to the conclusion, I'm concluding this presentation. And in this presentation, first of all, we see we know that the Samsung company is a competitive and developing multinational companies now also. And we will provide the details information about this company in the first half. And also we check about the external and internal environmental analysis regarding the FESTEL and SWOT frameworks perspective. And also we check the theory of Porter's 5 forces along with the Ansoff metrics and VRIO framework also. And at the last, we are checking about the impact of the environmental factors for the company has been discussed, and also about the sustainability of the resources and the capabilities of the company also. And also we are adding this the references of the articles and journals we refer for creating the presentation. And also at last, I'm thanking all of my group members, Hansen, Afzal, and Mincy, for helping this presentation to be done in this successful. Thank you all.